Hey guys, good morning. Real quick in advance, there's a lot of stuff going on in my park, so I have like a lot of cement trucks and asphalt people and stuff coming around. It's like super freaking loud, but I'm trying to break out of my shell and not be in the car so much, so let's take a walk. Today I do want to talk about a little bit of a different side of things for my Epilepsy Awareness Week. I do want to talk about basically something I've had to deal with, and I'm sure other people have had to deal with, and it's a really difficult subject for me to talk about, but I think for the purpose of what I'm trying to do this week with spreading epilepsy awareness is reaching down and just sharing some things so that other people can realize that they aren't alone. So I do want to talk about some depression that I've had to go through. And it's not because of what's wrong with my son, but it was for the fear of everything. It's already hard enough having kids, and when something's wrong with your child, you always want to fix it. You want to make sure that their cold goes away and that their broken bones are mended, and all of these things happen. But you also got to think about when they have a disability that you can't really do anything about it, and you always question, like, why did this happen? And that stuff will bring you down. I suffered really bad depression. I mean, so much so that I moved out of my house. I took my kids and I lived at my mom's because my husband works at night, so he's not home a lot, and it was really hard for me to be by myself because I was always afraid Nathan was going to have seizures. He has come a long way. We've all come a long way. So this is so hard for me to talk about, but I'm gonna get through it. There was low points, such low points. I mean, I didn't know what to do. Finally, I got in contact with a nurses agency, and we got nurses in there with them in the evenings now during the week. But it was a long road. I had a very difficult time trying to come to terms with everything. I was always scared he was gonna have seizures. When he woke up, I would be afraid that would happen. When he'd go to bed, I'd be afraid that would happen. I couldn't do anything. I lost a lot of weight. I lost 40 pounds in about 3 months. And it was just because I wasn't eating. I was terrified all the time. There's so many low points. And not to the point where I would have killed myself, but to the point where if something would have happened to me, I wouldn't have cared, because it was very difficult to deal with. Seeing your little child go through so much, all the medicines, all the doctor's appointments, all the seizures, having to use emergency medication multiple times. It was really hard. And not that it's not hard now, but I was at a point where I wouldn't even drive anywhere with him by myself. Like, if somebody wasn't going, we weren't going. So now I'm good. Like, me and Nathan go everywhere together, just the two of us all the time. He's my little ride or die partner in crime. But it wasn't always that way, and it was really hard for me to come to terms with everything that I have going on with him. And I was scared to be by myself with him. I was scared he was going to have seizures. And a lot of my strength came from JJ, believe it or not. He's always had a calmness about him with it, and he knows all the things to do in case of an emergency, all the first aid. So it is, it's been a long road, but I know I'm not the only person that goes through this who has suffered from depression because of things going on in their life. And I'm not blaming epilepsy. I'm just saying that epilepsy has contributed to it because I was so scared of it. So I started the epilepsy support that I have now. So in the comments below, guys, if you're dealing with anything, or you could private message me, please let me know. It doesn't have to be epilepsy related disabilities or whatever. Let me help, let's strength in numbers is really where it's at. You can't face it alone. I tried. It was impossible to do it alone. So let me know in the comments below, guys, and later on we're going to do a video about facts about epilepsy. So I'd really like to hear from you guys, and if you want, I could put your testimonies up. If not, no big deal. Let's talk. Later, guys.